Hello, Libra. Welcome to your March love reading. In the past, we have the Emperor. And so when we see the Emperor in the reading, it is a call to follow through with your words. If this represents a person, you could have been dealing with someone that was very reliable. And it also talks about if you need support from somebody, letting them know. So maybe in the past, you could have let somebody know that you needed support. We are going to clarify this Emperor card instead of me just speculating about it, right? Because I don't really know what it means until I clarify it. And I can do all the speculation in the world. It's not going to do me any good, right? I'm thinking this represented a person you were dealing with in the past. Somebody who's very reliable. Now, they had to have things a certain way. This could have been a picky person. It kind of reminds me of that little girl from that commercial where, she had certain foods that she liked, and but she was a very picky eater. And her mom was taking her through the grocery store, and everything she was suggesting, the little girl kept saying no to. And then she decided she was going to try to get the little girl some waffles. And then the little girl said, "I don't think I like waffles." So you could have been dealing with somebody who was reliable, but they had to have things a certain way all the time in the past. Okay. Okay. You could have been married to this person. We have the Four of Wands. But this person was a heavy burden for you with the Ten of Wands. It's almost like nothing you did was ever good enough for this person. I don't know if it was something involving the way you treated them, or maybe they wanted you to have more money. Some people pay the bills on time all the time. Some people don't, but they still pay their bills just late. And maybe this person just had very high standards for you, because they could have been considered a burden for you with the Ten of Wands. Okay. Now, in the past, you were the one that made a love offer to them. You made a love offer to them, and it manifested into marriage that was a heavy burden. Y'all could have even had a family together. When a man is carrying Ten of Wands in these tarot cards, to me, I interpret it from something I read is that he has a family and he's working hard to provide for his family. Now, in March, this is not the case. You are not married to this person anymore. At least I don't think you are. This could be somebody new you're dealing with the Seven of Cups and all the options. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Okay, in the present, it's talking about sharing what's on your mind in March. When I think of this card and sharing your mind, I think about being honest about what you like. The person in this card, obviously, they like to drink and hang out with their friends. Not that drinking's a bad thing, but you're basically being called on in March to be emotionally intimate with somebody and let them know what you like and don't like, okay? And to see how they respond. They might like the same things that you do, or they might not, but you'll never know until you ask them, okay? So in March, you're learning about somebody new and you're learning about their likes and dislikes, and you're learning this from them by being vulnerable about what you like and don't like, right? And that is a tactic that some detectives use. You know, if they want a suspect to talk, they'll start talking about themselves and they'll be like, well, sometimes I have a bit of a temper problem too, and it kind of gets the suspect to open up. Not that you're dealing with a suspect or that you're a detective, but whoever new it is you're dating, you're learning about them. And you have to be open about what you like to get them to open up. Okay. Okay. So basically, it looks like your person or you could be talking about starting a family in March because we have the Empress card. Somebody could be pregnant in March. We have the Two of Coins and we have the Ten of Coins. You could already have a baby with this person and just want another one. When I look at Two of Coins, it's kind of to me like somebody's really busy and they're working really hard and they're involved with somebody that knows their worth. Your person may know their worth, and because they know their worth, you've got to communicate with them in March about what it is you truly want, okay? Because otherwise, this person has a lot of options. If they don't if they're not looking for the same thing as you can part your separate ways because this person has a lot of options. Now, you could also be dealing with somebody who already is married, and they're very busy, and they know their worth. That could be a situation with the March, with the Seven of Cups. And it could be that the cards are basically saying in order for you to get on this person's level, you have to discuss with them your likes and dislikes, because it's not necessarily that they're going to cheat on their spouse. It's just that if they ever do split up from their spouse, they know that if you like the same things as they do, they can come talk to you. If you want the same things they do, they can come talk to you if they ever split up with their spouse. In the future after March, we have the King of Wands energy. Um, King of Wands, what does the King of Wands speak about? So basically, this card shows that people in established relationships are acting with integrity and the right things are getting energy and attention. If this is not the case, then it's time to prioritize your life so you tend to the people that matter. So even though this person's going to be really busy in March, after March, if they are interested in you, they are going to make you a priority. They're going to straighten out their life and whatever it is they want, and they're going to make you a priority. So let's clarify that. I keep getting my hair stuck in the cards. I'm not used to having my hair this long. It's been a long time. Sorry about that, Libra. About messing up the cards. Because the more I mess them up, the longer it takes to shuffle. And all right. So with the King of Wands energy, we get Temperance, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, they're having a lot of fun. They're having a lot of fun with all the options they have, but they're practicing moderation and they're balancing out their life with that Temperance card. And if they're really interested in you, they're learning to put you first, okay? They're learning to put you first. Their attitude about everything is the Magician. The Magician. Okay, so what is the Magician about? So they're on the same page with you and they're making choices daily to build this relationship constructively. Between you, you have everything that you need to make the partnership work. You are open to learning new things about each other and continuing to grow as individuals. So the person you're dealing with, they're willing to make things work with you. Okay, they're willing to make things work. But right now, they're doing a lot of self exploration, is what I'm getting. Because even though they have all these options, to me, it's kind of like they're exploring themselves through other people. Now, that doesn't mean they're dating a lot of people. It just could mean they're friends with a lot of people, talking to a lot of people, learning from different people. It also kind of reminds me of a medical situation because some people, they have a lot of doctors, and that's how they learn about themselves. They may have a cardiologist, a neurologist, all these different doctors, and they're learning about themselves and their body, depending on their condition. But the point is that your person is willing to make this work, okay? Now they're kind of rushing and fast. You got 2 lovers cards. I don't know how that happened, but I keep forgetting that this last unicorn deck has 2 lovers cards. We have 2 of them. We have the one that's the tree and we have the one that's 2 people hugging, okay? So I'll pull you out another card. Okay, we get 6 of swords, 6 of swords. So this person is rushing towards you and possibly trying to make you some sort of ultimatum so that you both can head towards smoother, calmer waters with these 6 of swords, okay? Now, I don't know what the ultimatum is about. I don't know if it's an ultimatum to try to get you to let go of your past or what the ultimatum is about, or if they're telling you to make up your mind, But influencing the situation is the Page of Cups, okay? Page of Cups. And let's see what the Page of Cups is about. Okay, again, it's talking about that a baby may be expected soon. Maybe there is an announcement of a baby coming. If babies are not in the realm of your relationship, it's time for some romance. You can always find ways to deepen your intimacy in your relationships, and this page is asking that you spend time doing just that. So maybe, if this does not pertain to you having a baby, it is about talking about finding more time for each other, okay? I mean, this person wants to come rushing in. They want to cuddle, they want to talk, they want to spend more time together. That's what's influencing this situation. Or it could be that y'all need to spend more time together, is what I'm trying to say. This person had a message for you. And we get the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So many wands, and it came in very fast. It could be that the message was that they wanted to spend more time with you, or if this was involving a baby, it could have been that the baby came. Okay, it could be that the baby came, and it could have been a healthy, beautiful baby because we do get the Six of Wands, which is a victory. And but if it's not about a baby, somebody's ships came in. Somebody's ships came in and they sent you a message about it, okay? And by ships, I mean, it doesn't have to be a baby. This person could have had anything come in, good fortune, a car, whatever. That's what's influencing the situation, okay? Now, the obstacle to everything is the chariot. The chariot. Now, the chariot is not a card that's at the end of this reading. It is somewhere in the middle. If it was at the end of this reading, it would mean victory, but it's not. So basically, what it means is self control. Somebody could be practicing some sort of self control, and that is the obstacle. Um, this person, as far as their obstacles go with you, they could be very focused on themselves at this time. They could be very focused on themselves because the message of this card is to focus on yourself. But because it was in the obstacles position and we're talking about your person, it could be that they're not focusing on you enough. Maybe they're focusing on themselves too much. So let's clarify this obstacle. Chariot can also speak about travel or coming towards somebody. You may have problems coming towards this person. That may be an obstacle for you. And if that is an obstacle for you, or if they have problems, coming towards you, it could be for any sort of reason. But let's clarify. Now, with the chariot, we get the Four of Coins, the Emperor. Okay, you could be dealing with the same person. Could have been, or maybe this Emperor is an obstacle for you. Yeah, okay. Whew. This is cold energy. Okay. I'm thinking this is a third party. And I think what's going on with your person, your new person, is that they're afraid that you're going to move towards the past. They want you to let go of the past because we have the Four of Coins, the Emperor, and the King of Swords. Somebody could have done you wrong in the past, and you're still holding on to that with the Four of Coins. And if that's not what you're doing, your person is holding on to somebody from the past that they're not letting go of. If your person is married, of course they're still holding on to their spouse, and with the Emperor energy, they would have a set schedule every day. But those are all the different scenarios that I can think of for the obstacle at this time. The outcome of everything is the Judgment card. Okay, Judgment. This is a card about getting counseling and taking accountability. Okay. So, in order for you to move on to something new, you may have to get counseling with a past person, or you may have to take accountability for your actions, your role in the past, so that you can let things go. Otherwise, you're still going to have an energetic tie to somebody. Now, I don't like the phrase, it takes two to tango. I don't like that phrase. But I do agree that sometimes people stay longer in relationships than they have to. And that can be part of what their role was. So if your person hurt you, your role would be that you stayed longer in the relationship than you had to. If it was one of those situations, that's an example of acknowledging a role. Not necessarily your role, but it's just an example. So, clarifying the judgment card, we get the Page of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords. I mean, you're physically done with the past person, but some of you are not done making the payments, or your person is not done making payments, because we get the Page of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords. If your person is not married, they could be currently making child support payments and trying to end out a cycle. And it may take a while to end out the cycle, depending on how old the child is. I mean, they'll always see their child, they'll always love their child, but they still got to pay child support. Now, what you don't see coming in March is the Two of Pentacles, okay? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there may be some money problems causing tension in your home in March. Or there might be a hard decision to make, such as whether you want to move or not. You may want to move somewhere, and whoever you're with does not want to move. Okay? I'm going to clarify that. Okay, this is the introductory card. Your person wants to make you an offer, but it's a slow offer coming in. Because we have the Knight of Coins, the Fool, and the Seven of Coins. They're doing their best to make you some sort of offer, but it's coming in slow. It's coming in slow. So you have a slow moving offer coming in March, and you don't see it coming. And obviously you wouldn't see it coming. I mean, if there's like money problems involved, you wouldn't see it coming. There's a lot of ways that tension can manifest itself in terms of money problems. Sometimes people are together and one person makes more money than the other. And the other person is like, okay, like, why are you with me if you make more money than me? And, just all sorts of stuff going on. And, but whoever this is, they're coming in to make you a slow offer, but they want you to let the past go. But they need to let the past go too. They may have some things in their past that they need to let go as well. So if they expect you to let go of the past, they need to let go of their past too. So that's all I have, Libra. I hope things get better. It just seems like at this time that this person does not really know what they want, and it's like they're finally going to make up their mind in March. Thank you.